Hi, everybody. It's Scott and Gail, and we are here with the intent of showing you how to post your Craigslist ad for self promotion for the Vintage Tulsa Show next weekend. So, the screen that we have up right now is a listing that Scott has already created to promote his booth at the show next weekend. If you're not aware already, Scott is a vintage toy dealer, and so he has created an ad that is already running on the Tulsa Craigslist page to promote his presence at the show. He's actually done two ads, and we're going to look at both of those just as an example to kind of give you an idea, help you be familiar with Craigslist and what you can accomplish on here. This is a great free tool to help you promote yourself as a dealer and reach out to your customer who's interested in exactly what you have to offer so that you're not lost in the sea of dealers when customers come in and they're looking for your particular niche item. You can guide them with one of these ads and even reach out and invite people who may not have known about the show or who may not have known that they had a reason to come to the show. For example, Scott has told me from running these ads in the past that he has often had people come to the show who saw his Craigslist ad. They came just to see him. They bought from him. They sold from him to him. And in several instances, somebody who came off of one of these ads actually made the show for him.
Yeah.
So anyway, I'm going to let Scott take over. He's going to tell you a little bit about this. We're going to be doing a few videos so that you can get a good idea of what we'd like you to do here, and we'll give you some step-by-step instructions on how to list on Craigslist as well.
So this is an overall general ad. These are booth photos that I took at a previous show to give an idea what kind of merchandise is in my booth. And then if you scroll down, you'll see in my text that I say to create some urgency that I'm from out of town, what I sell generally, and that I'm there selling from those dates only. So I'm trying to get people to come to the show and look at my booth when I'm in town.
Right, you want to convey that this is a rare opportunity for them. I mean, he's coming here all the way from Colorado, and he won't be back for a long time. So you want to create that sense of urgency for yourself and for your customer.
And then here I have a description of the kinds of items, the different toy lines that I particularly deal in. They can see some of that from the photos, but then I want to list it here so that when they type in a search, one of these items might come up in a search. Then here in this block I have the show details, the address, the hours, the admission fee, and I'm upfront that there's an admission fee, and then I covered that. Below, I offer to pay one admission fee if they spend a certain amount with me. You can do this if you want to. I have found it to be successful for me because sometimes people come to buy a particular item they see in the photo, and that's all they really wanted to come for. Say they wanted this piece right here. They saw it on Craigslist. They came to buy just that. They didn't want anything else. And so I refund their money because they didn't really want to come to the show for any other reason. But that's up to you. You can make it a higher threshold. I put $75.
And this is about 10%. I mean, most of us would give a 10% discount anyway.
Yeah.
So, it's just a rough guideline. You can make it more if you want, or you don't even have to do that at all. But it is kind of reaching out to your customer in that special way that shows them you care about them, you want to develop a relationship, a rapport with them, those things that we've talked about in our emails over the last couple of weeks. This is an excellent way to do that. And I'll be releasing all of the booth assignments this weekend, so you could even put your booth number in there. You can include, I'm going to send you a show map, so if you want to make one of your photos here be like a map of the floor, and that way you can tell your customer, hey, I'm in booth 102, come and see me, look at the map, come see me there, and then, if you spend X amount, you can get your admission money back. And then talk about this part that we have highlighted here.
I also put that I buy and trade. Again, that's optional, depends on if you want to buy or trade. I do so. at my booth. I've had success doing that. Really great success buying, especially at the Tulsa Show. And then I also think it's important to put, if you take credit cards or PayPal, etc., you want to put that.
Okay, now what we're looking at now is another approach for an ad. The first one that we showed you was Scott kind of showing a broad, diverse array of things that he's selling in his booth. But this is another ad that he's placed where he's getting a little more specific and just showing, one particular area or one item that he has.
Yeah, you can put as many ads on Craigslist as you want. So you can put individual items. You can do the overview ad. You can do individual item ads. This is a lot that I'm trying to sell. G.I. Joe accessories. So I went ahead and posted that because someone may be specifically looking for G.I. Joe accessories. So now I have an ad, and this is posted in the toys category. You'll probably want to post in the antiques category, but I post in the toys, and I also post in the collectibles category, which may be appropriate for antiques as well, because there's a lot of antiques in the collectibles, like coins, different things like that. So depends on what you're listing. A piece of furniture may or may not be appropriate for collectibles, but a certain type of collectible item, like steins or something like that, or pottery might be appropriate. So anyway, this is an individual ad, so you can also post those. Again, you can see that I put the show details in there. I also include in Craigslist, I put my phone number available for texting so that people can text me, and I also put my email in the when you're signing up. You don't put it in the body. You don't put that information in the body. You put it. We'll go over that in another video.
Yeah, we're going to give you guys step-by-step instructions how you can list these ads. We're going to copy and paste some of this text here, and we'll be sending that out via email so that you can take that and use it as your base and maybe customize it to fit your idea for a listing. But maybe you want to do several listings. Maybe you want to post on Craigslist. You can even post the same ad every 48 hours. So if you want to post again, in 2 days, I strongly recommend that you do that. That this is just to give you some ideas, give you some familiarity with the service, and it's all free. It's a really, really great opportunity to reach out to your customer. Now, if you haven't watched our other video yet that tells you how to do a Craigslist listing, please do go ahead and watch that. We want every dealer in the show next weekend to post a Craigslist ad, at least one Craigslist ad this coming week. So make sure that you watch both of those videos and watch your emails for the pasted text and everything. We're going to try and make this as easy for you as possible, but we really feel like if every dealer in the show does this, it can make a real impact on drawing in your customer. So we want everybody to have a good show. So that's the goal here behind what we're doing, and make sure you watch that other video. Okay. When you put that on YouTube, you can cut that thin thing off, can't you? Can't you?